Leo's design shop was a disaster. He was finally getting big orders, but he was still using these old, beat-up tools that kept breaking on him. He was basically living at the workshop just to keep up. But every night on his way home, he'd walk past this car dealership. There was this red sports car in the window that he'd been obsessed with for months. He kept telling himself, "Once I make it, that's mine." Well, he finally went to the bank and they actually approved him for a massive loan. He's standing there on the sidewalk with the check and you can see his brain spinning. He has enough to go buy that car right now and finally feel like he's arrived. Or he can dump that money back into the shop, buy the better gear, hire some help, and actually fix the mess he's in. It's that classic fork in the road. Do you buy the trophy now, or do you actually build the thing that's going to pay for 10 of those cars later? After the call, Leo meets his friend Mia for coffee. He can't stop talking about that car. "Just imagine it, Mia. No more old scooter. Everyone will see I've finally made it." Mia raises an eyebrow, stirring her drink. "Sure, Leo, but does that car make you money or just make you look rich?" He laughs it off, but her words linger. That night, he scrolls car photos under his lamp. "I earned this," he tells himself. "I deserve it." A soft voice of logic reminds him his workshop barely breaks even, yet his finger hovers over the car dealer's online page. It's amazing how easy it is to confuse image with success. 3 days later, Leo's dream roars down the street. Glossy red, engine purring like music. The first week feels incredible. He drives to work early, posts photos everywhere, and friends cheer him on. But when the first massive repayment alert pops on his phone, the excitement cools. Then come parking fees, insurance, and high maintenance costs. These giant bills start nibbling at his business cash. He begins skipping lunch to save extra money. Mia drops by and sighs, "Beautiful car, Leo. But is it driving you forward or driving you deeper?" He doesn't answer. That night he stares at his invoices, 12 unfinished projects, and not enough funds to buy supplies. Month 3 hits hard. The car loan, the workshop rent, the tool repairs, all collide like dominoes. Leo starts juggling bills, paying one late to cover another. "I'll fix it next month," he mumbles every time. But next month never feels lighter. The bank calls once, twice. The excitement of that new car turns into anxiety every time the engine starts. Sleep gets shorter and his temper gets sharper. One evening, he drives past the dark windows of his half-empty workshop and feels the weight of every dollar he owes pressing down like bricks. Bad debt doesn't just cost money, it steals sleep, time, and focus. Mia shows up the next morning holding 2 Lego models, one of Leo's shiny car and one of his workshop. "Let's play economist," she says. "Which one pays you?" Leo frowns. "Well, the shop, if I had better tools." Mia nods. "That's the difference. Good debt makes more than it costs. Bad debt makes you chase payments." For the first time, it clicks. If he'd borrowed to grow the business, each repayment could have been backed by income, not drained from it. The car, though beautiful, gives him nothing but monthly panic. Leo's stomach sinks. The problem isn't debt itself, it's why you take it. Determined to fix things, Leo sells the car. It hurts his pride, but as soon as the loan is cleared, a wave of mental relief washes over him. The heavy fog of anxiety lifts, and for the first time in months, he can breathe. He feels lighter, clearer, and ready to focus. Under Mia's guidance, he applies for a smaller business loan, investing every cent into new equipment, a part-time assistant, and a proper website. Within months, sales climb again. He works smarter, not harder. For the first time, every monthly repayment feels purposeful, like the machine is paying for itself. The workshop hums with energy. Leo realizes this is what good debt feels like, a partnership, not a prison. A year later, Lego Town hosts a local entrepreneurship fair. Leo's booth is surrounded by customers admiring his new designs. The same bank manager who once called to warn him now shakes his hand proudly. "You've built something solid here," he says. Mia grins. "Told you debt could be a tool." Leo nods. "Yeah, but only when you use it to build, not to impress." He watches a young visitor eyeing the red car parked outside the fair. The kid whispers, I want that someday. Leo smiles knowingly and says, get your tools first. The car can wait. Now it's your turn. Think about the debts waiting in your life. Maybe a new gadget, a vacation, or a fancy upgrade. Ask yourself one question. Will this make me money or just make me look like I have it? If it grows your skills, your business, or your future income, that's good debt. If it only grows your bills, that's bad debt. Here's your challenge. Build something before you buy something. Borrow only to expand, not to escape. Start small. A course, a tool, a seed for your next skill. In a few years, you might just thank your past self for choosing growth over glitter. The real luxury isn't the car parked outside. It's the freedom to never borrow for appearances again.